Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. No, but like really, I am YouTube famous now. I mean, I didn't really want to get there this way, that everybody in the world would know me this way, but we all have our journey, I guess. I wanted to get on here today, first of all, to let all of you guys know that I am okay. I have received the last 24 hours, and I have no idea where this video is going to go. I have no idea if I'll cry. I have no idea if I'll laugh. I have a few things I know that are important for me to say, but other than that, this will not be a rehashing of events. It will not be me talking to any of the things that are out there. But I want to just address a couple things on there. And the first thing I want to address is that I really believe that what has happened in the last 24 hours is truly a Christmas miracle. When something like this happens, you can't really imagine it at the time, right? Like, it happens, and then your response to it is like, is this really happening? And then all of a sudden you find yourself with all of these people asking you to explain or defend things that aren't even true about you to begin with, if that makes sense. So it's like if you lived in, Spain and somebody said to you, I need you to explain why you were living in Mexico. And you're like, I've never been to Mexico, if that makes sense. So, it's like, it's just this baffling, crazy thing, right? That being said, a lot of people have a lot of questions, and I have mentioned this in the last 3 videos. I have been advised to not speak about certain things, and that is all I will say, okay? You take from that what you want, and in the coming weeks, you'll probably, maybe, I don't know, find out more about that. So anyway, but I wanted to talk about the love and the support that I have received in the last 24 hours. Almost every major beauty influencer, almost every single one, okay? Even people that, like, I haven't even ever talked about in my videos, but all of those people that I have talked about, in all of them in my videos, and not always in great light, have reached out to me and given me their complete support. It has been absolutely, absolutely surreal. And I may be going to LA in a few weeks to hang out with a new friend that I've made. So Alex and I are real excited about that. But anyway, it has been surreal. I mean, literally surreal. So anyway, I had to, I'm sorry. It's not funny what has happened to me at all. And I'm somebody that always uses humor in my life to deal with things. But somehow in the last 2 days, I really struggled finding that, And I got on my live stream last night, and when I started it, I was crying. And when I ended it, I was laughing. And the 900 plus people that were in there, thank you to all of you out there. I mean, just brightened my heart and brightened my soul. To all of the new people that are subscribed to me, that are just the undying amount of support. To all of the YouTubers out there, small and huge, thank you so much. It has been, just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible to feel this kind of support. Life for me is a learning experience. It's about turning my wounds into wisdom. I did not ask for this, but since this is what I have been handed, I can choose to get ugly about it. I can choose to make it my mission to ruin somebody, which for me, and I was talking to a friend of mine today on the phone, I said, I do not have the luxury to live with anger, resentment, and hatred in my heart. Now, I don't have the power or control over how somebody else lives their life, but for me, anger, resentment, holding grudges, wanting to ruin somebody or take them down does more damage to me than it does to them, okay? So when I become consumed with somebody, they're basically renting head in my space for free. And I'm not willing to allow that to happen. So going forward, unless there becomes an issue that I feel like I need to address on video, I will be going back to what I do and what I feel like I do best. Now, being that every major beauty influencer out there who I have talked about has come and supported me, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna make my videos about anymore. I hope you guys are excited about a lot of Jane and Vivian videos. No, I enjoy doing the drama. I enjoy reporting on the gossip. But I've learned a very valuable lesson today. And I'm probably gonna get a little emotional talking about this. I received a message from Kendall Rae, and I've come jokingly hard in videos for people, but Kendall, I've come hard for. And she said, she said something to me in her message about, I know you hate me, but, and I don't hate her. I just want you to know, like, I support you, and I'm really sorry that you're going through this. You don't deserve this. And I thought, to sit back out of context of that and, to put yourself in that really shows true character. And I feel like Kendall showed me her true character today and made me ask myself, going forward, Peter, in this situation, who do you want to be? Do you want to ruin somebody? What do you want to be, right? And I'm not saying that I'm going to sit idly by. I want to make that very, very clear, okay? When things are done to me specifically, to my family, and to my closest friends, I don't take that stuff lightly, okay? I will not. I will not sit by and allow it to happen, okay? There will be repercussions for what has happened, period. But it depends. I'm not somebody that needs to do that in a vicious, malicious, ugly way, okay? I can choose to carry myself with kindness, compassion in my heart and say, hey, I'm really sorry you chose to do this to the wrong person, but here you go. For all of the people out there that have been bullied, like I have in my entire life, I am standing up for this and saying, for you, I will do this, okay? Because enough is enough, all right? This person has badgered, belittled, harassed, and bullied every person he talks about on YouTube. And I want to explain to you why he chose to do this to me now and why he chose to do this to me a year ago. And this is very important. Asterisk this point, okay? A year ago, Jeffree Star supposedly put 2 strikes on John Cookian's channel. He was terrified his channel was going to be taken down. I know that from close friends. I know that from old Cookie fam members because they've contacted me. And so he made more Cookian and he asked everybody to come over there, okay? He needed the attention taken off of him and this whole Jeffree Star madness. So what did he do? He conjured up this video about how I was the biggest bully on YouTube. Now, I think a year later, we all know that's not to be true, okay? The video has been removed. It's not up there anymore. It had 150,000 views, and a lot of people believed it. But I had to work really, really hard to prove to people that I wasn't the person that I was alleged to be to begin with, okay? I never had been that person. I never was that person, and I'm not that person. So why was it my responsibility to prove somebody else's wrongs, okay? Here we are a year later. John Cookian has come out with cosmetics. These cosmetics are not getting great reviews. I myself have spoken at length on my channel about Cookian cosmetics. Many, many people have spoken about Cookian cosmetics and not always in a positive light. Just recently a video came out from an influencer said their eyes were burning, okay? People have questions about pre-orders and websites. People have questions about ingredients. People have questions about being blocked, being, all the comments removed, on and on and on, right? So this is an old political tactic that we do, right? It has been done by every politician that has ever had a major issue going on. When something is going on and you cannot handle the heat and you do not know what to do anymore and you are really screwed, you have to create another scenario and deflect it off of yourself. And that is exactly what he did. And John needed to create a narrative that was so large and so disturbing that would make him look better and make somebody else look much, much worse, that he had to create this story, right? So who does he come for? The person that supposedly harassed him for the last 12 months when there's no evidence of that whatsoever, okay? I made a video about him, 2 videos this summer, and I hadn't spoke about him in like 9 months. I had not spoken about him because I was terrified of him. I knew this was the backlash that would happen. A year ago, when he did this to me, I stayed silent because I was terrified of the bullying. I was terrified I was gonna have to leave YouTube. I didn't know what to do. I truly believe John thought, I can take him down again. Do the same thing over. So therefore, he created this scenario to deflect off of Cookie and Cosmetics. So what I suggest is, let's get back to Cookie and Cosmetics. Let's get back to the real story that's out there, the real evidence that's out there, what's truth coming out of his mouth, and let's talk about Cookie and Cosmetics. Because baby, this one right here ain't the story, okay? I'm a boring man that lives in the Midwest, and I thankfully got my white Christmas. Thank you. Yes. Got my white Christmas. My dog Pee-Pee is sitting right next to me. He's doing very, very well today. I'm getting ready to go spend time with my family, and I am having a wonderful day. So let's get back to business, okay? Let's get back to those reviews of Cookie and Cosmetics. Because if not, then all of this has been in vain. Going forward, I want to say a few things, okay? Number one, because I told him I would, Rich Luxe has apologized to me for what is happening to me, okay? Thank you, Rich. He texted me at 9:30 this morning, almost 48 hours after the incident happened, and after my video calling him out happened. I just want to make that very, very clear, okay? I have accepted Rich's apology. What people want to do with Rich is their business. I'm moving forward in my life and making my videos. I suggest also that he do the same thing. We didn't have a kissy smooch conversation. I told him how I felt. I will say this on camera, and this is how I will leave it, okay? And y'all can make what you want to make of it. Rich and I, we know the score, okay? And I know the score of what goes on behind the scenes. And I don't want to get on camera and ever have to say it. So this is what I will say, okay? Going forward, since Rich has made 2 videos talking about how hard he's been impacted by this, I hope he's learned a valuable lesson from all of this, as have I, okay? And I hope he and I never have any difficulties in the future. And I think that any alignment with this will be proven in behavior. And I say in a lot of my videos, okay? We've come out, we've apologized, we've said I don't condone this, we've said all these kinds of things. Now what you gonna do with it, okay? So we'll see what he does with it. And listen, we all grow, okay? He's not the one that made the video about me, okay? He's not. But zip it on that one. Okay, anyway. So Rich, have a wonderful Christmas, all that. I also want to say, I want to send a bunch of love and support out to Sanders Kennedy. I know his father is struggling medically right now. And I think that we should all send our love and support. One thing that I've really learned from this the last couple days is how we can all come through together. We can all come through together as a community. No matter what our differences are. I've seen people that despise each other put their differences aside to come together out of love. And it really, truly is the Christmas spirit. I mean, no matter what you believe in, you know, Santa Claus or the birth of Christ, or just going to the mall and buying a present, it truly is the Christmas spirit. I mean, it really is. And the way that people are talking to each other and supporting each other and all of that. Now, I will say there are a few people that choose not to be part of that love and that spirit. And I feel for you, and I hope you learned something in this dark time of our lives. There are 10 times worse things that are going on in the world than what is happening to me right now. I have chosen going forward that I will be an advocate against cyberbullying, and I will speak out loud and clear about it. And I now have a personal story that I can share, and I am planning on doing that. And You know, I want to say this. I got a lot of shit yesterday about putting ads in my video. Well, it's my story, okay? And I went and I looked at John's channel, and his numbers tripled from yesterday to today. So John is making money, even if he's losing subscribers, off of my pain, and I'm not okay with that. So, you know, I don't have a problem putting ads in my video, and if people have an issue with that, skip the ads. I don't care, okay? I'm totally cool with that, right? I want us to think about how we treat each other going forward. I want us to live, you know, with Christmas in our hearts every day, honestly. I'm not just saying that it's some bullshit kind of thing. I want us to remember each other's feelings going forward. But I also want to say this. When you choose to support somebody, very carefully think about what you're supporting. Are you supporting somebody that is full of positivity and love and tries to bestow learning experiences based on mistakes that they've made in their life? Or are you following somebody because they're putting out really creative content out in the world that's beautiful? Are you following somebody because they do wonderful makeup tutorials and they're really a lot of fun and they interact with their fans on YouTube? Or are you following somebody because they are intent on destroying other people's lives by exposing the negative parts of their lives at any expense, no matter even if it's a lie? And if you support that, it says a lot about what you gain enjoyment over and who you are as a person. And I don't believe that a lot of people out there would really gain enjoyment over watching somebody else's life be ruined, okay? And you have to remember that after the camera is off, we're all just human beings at the end. All of us. Could happen to any one of us. I started on BookTube, and it's happening to me. It feels rather surreal. I just want to say the love and support you guys have given me is fantastic. It's amazing. I love you, and I will be going forward, continuing to make videos, and hopefully I won't have to address anything else. And I wish you guys the merriest of Christmas. Bye.